don't fret, my first step ain't to resign your life. Plus that pistol fire don't bark until it's time to bite. And once you find a wife, you do what you must do to protect her and keep her up off a stretcher till she do. To have a baby, glad a lady came up to me and said, congratulations don't come to those rather lazy instead of hard working. We all searching for affirmation. Some sheep will wander the atlas for validation and valid statements from those who never will validate them. I pray I navigate them to a fortress where congregating with angels is the norm. You pray and they perform.
Hello, Instagram. Good to see you, say family.
Don't let them convince you that your etiquette's a speech impediment. I'm in my element and feel benevolent, even when I'm viewed as the elephant. In every residence I'm stepping in, but hell I ain't tripping. Hey man, say man, flow nuts, macadamia. I'm from the city of purple, spitting vibranium. Get it in your cranium. Can't nobody symbol him, and if I ever go down, it'll be swinging like pendulum. I said, if I ever go down, it'll be swinging like pendulum. Sing. We come from where most don't break free. We had to learn why cage birds sing, but we fly, even though they poison.
Hello.
We don't cry. We gon' take our piece.
Good to see you all joining. Happy Monday afternoon, evening on the East Coast. Really good to see you. A little bit of Tobe Nuigwe to start this chat today. I'm very excited. I hope that the weekend was restful for all of you. It's really good to be back to connect with you and to connect with the gentleman that I have the honor of speaking with today. This young man is not only an incredibly hard-working journalist who has traveled the globe from New York City to Cambodia, covering issues of race and social justice all around the world. But he is also a SAY alum. I have had the pleasure of knowing him since he was an even younger man coming to SAY programming, and it's really great to have the honor to talk with him today about Black history and his experience as a person who stutters. So without further ado, I would like to bring in our guest to have a little chat. Please give it up for Jonathan Greig. Jonathan!
Hey!
Good to see you, man. How are you today?
Good. How are things going on your end?
Going good, man. It is a slushy day.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
If I trusted the snow enough, it's a good day to make a snow cone, right?
Yeah.
But I don't trust the snow enough. So it looks like a snow cone. That doesn't mean that you should eat it. How are you? How are things on your end?
Good. Working a lot and hope. Hey, at some point. So.
Yeah. You are pretty used to traveling. I know a lot. So this must be like a pretty big change for you. Is that right?
Yeah. No. I'm real. I hope that things open soon. I can travel. Like I definitely miss being out on the road and stuff. So.
Yeah, I hear that. Do you have either plans or aspirations to go to a particular place as soon as you are able to?
Oh yeah, I so I've never been to Alpha Alpha like Erica. So I'd really love to do like a trip to like Peru or Argentina or Brazil too.
Wow.
It would be nice have whoever been down there.
Never, never been down there, and I think I have a similar ambition. Not not South America so much, but Central America, like Panama. That's where my wife's family's from, and
Oh wow!
we actually had plans to go down there before, and then things changed, but
Yeah,
it's still in the back of our minds, and it's still something that we want to do. But
yeah,
who knows? One day soon, right?
yeah. Well, let's hope soon.
Yeah, man. But in the meantime, you and I are here, which is fantastic. And I'm so glad that I'm able to steal a moment of your time to talk, just
Yeah.
to continue this celebration of Black History Month. Uh, as I mentioned in some of these other interviews, it's always good to hear, people's personal stories. And so I want to toss the question out to you. What has Black History Month meant to you growing
I think it's been a real special month for me because my mom and my his, his sister both have birthdays in February, and I four aunts who also have birthdays this month, and so for for as long as I can't remember. February was always that's the month that we used to really to celebrate our family and celebrate our culture and mom and I always really liked how we had each one month where we could not only share our own culture, but really I think for ours his house about what it means be a black person here, and also it's really give us a chance to learn more more about our past and a chance to give people their flowers as well. So history month it's been really special for me and my family.
I love that. That's really beautiful. That so much of your family, like already, like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a that's a month to celebrate. I think that's incredible. Um, Now you're a journalist, and you've been doing it for quite some time now, right? Like 10 years, and
Yeah.
so you've been in a sense giving a voice to not only uh, yourself as a journalist, but to people and stories around the world, which I think is so beautiful. I think about like when you and I first met.
Yeah.
When you were still a part of Say, and to see how not only your own voice is so amplified in the world, but how you are using that voice to uplift and like shine light on other people's voices. What do you think is like, as a person who stutters, as a black man who stutters, what is the importance of having spaces where black voices are heard?
How I would say it's one of the hardest things we face is just being erased, but being left out of narratives, being left out of conversations. I think I go over the last year. It's been really nice to see folks think more about how black folks should be included more and be and seen as equal parts of our American story, because so often are things that sort of allocated to the society, or something that we speak on. So it's been nice over the last year to see how there's been a real interest in and hearing more from us, and hearing more about the good and bad of what we those who I think especially as a person who's there's where doubly erased. Like we not only are left to the side because of our blackness, but because it's so much harder for us to speak where the release highlights left out of having of a voice both in our own community and the larger outside world. So I'm really hoping that each year will slowly have more spaces where we can really share and be heard as well too.
Absolutely, man. You know, so much of history is in the hands of the authors.
Yeah.
You know, being able to not just share the story but write the story is also important. Like being able to write your own story, you know,
Yeah.
is so important. So I hear that absolutely. Is there a person or either personally or globally that represents Black excellence for you?
Oh man, I feel like the my list is endless. Long list. I would even say they're on there too. I remember when we first worked on hey Chicago and like saying you come from there to and now being like the main guy really gives me hope and makes me feel like like there's really hope for us all. So I would say they're on my list too. I would say James Baldwin, Maya Angelou, Toni Morrison. It's most writers for me. I'm based on writers. Or rain hands as well. And then and then Ravani, bell hooks too.
Yeah.
I have a long list. So.
All writers too, yeah, like you mentioned. That's really wonderful. And you know, what legendary people that sounds like they uh, that sounds like they haven't they have inspired you, and I have to say, you know, it's really quite an honor to be even mentioned in the same canon or list of any of those people as people on your list. So thank you for the inclusion, the shout out as well.
Of course, I had to.
Well, thank you so much. That's really wonderful. And you know, Jonathan, you are one of the folks in the Say world, in my experience of Say, you know, who I think in a lot of ways is living the dream. And it's not so much about, you know. Like defining success externally, but I believe that you and the work that you do, like this is truly something that feels fulfilling to you, you know, and I can only imagine like the journey of becoming a journalist and using your voice and sharing your voice and interviewing people and talking a whole lot and having to gather information is you know, a lot of work. And then on top of that, you know, being a person who stutters, it means that it can potentially be a lot of work. But what I admire about who you are and where you are is I believe that it's the thing that you truly want and have always wanted to do. And it's really wonderful to see you doing the thing that you really want to do. So I admire you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I have to say, the haircut is, I love it, man. I love it. I meant to like mention that right off the bat, but man, too cool for me. I love it. Get it, G, man. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jonathan. Always a pleasure. We should talk more often, not just on Instagram Live, just you and I, just hang out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and thank you for having all the things they all been really interesting, and like I always like to I hear more from black folks who's and so I hope you have a bunch more of these.
Absolutely. To be continued, man. Yes. We're celebrating it far beyond just February. So thank you for being a part of this, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Be well. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Say family. We'll see you again at the end of the week for another fantastic interview. Have a good one, man. Stay warm.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.